Okay, here we go. We're live. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. It's Tuesday night. Glad to see you. This is going to be a live video chat show, and we will be doing arts and crafts for adults because we do use dangerous items such as needles and scissors and heat guns. And it's also a live chat show, so if you'd like to fast forward to the through the boring parts to get to the fun parts, I invite you to do so. In the meantime, we'll be interacting with the chat room because that's why they call it a live chat show. Would you go get me my iPad in the bedroom? And we'll see who's in the chat room. So, Joe's in the house. He's here. So, let's see how I can get to my channel. There we go. My channel. There we go. My channel. It goes over and over and over. It's like Christmas every day. Merry Christmas. Hi, Vanessa. Vanessa's number one. She's saying hello to the crafty angels. So that means we're all angels. Hello, Renee and Veronica. Hi, Veronica. And Renee. Renee's here. Little red wagon is here. So Vanessa is already in.
Ready to go.
And she is ready to go. Look at her. She says today's agenda is a devotion, a paint along, and more.
Atta girl.
Love you, Vanessa. You're great. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. So anyway, Joe's in the house and he went and got me my iPad. I just need just the iPad. It should be charged up. Thank you. Yes. So I'll get everybody on here. That way I can see a little bit better. Have a little bit more vision. Let's see. There we go. And I'll turn this down too, because I never know. And I've already got 2 thumbs up. There we go.
Hey, 3.
Joe likes that. That was me. So anyway,
4.
so I've been busy today. I've been doing homework. I had homework to do. I had a few Christmas cards to get out, but I'm happy to say that I'm done with my Christmas card list. And then I was going to show you. I made 2 9-pocket letters, and I was going to show them to you before I mailed them out, but I've already got them all glued up. I can't get into them, so anyway, I'll have to do that another day. Teresa's listening. Hi, Teresa. Okay, sweetheart. Teresa's been in court all day long. She's had jury duty, so we're not going to bother her. She's going to rest, and it's probably all she can do to get Ricky fed. And Joe did fix me some dinner tonight, too. He fixed me Chinese. And I've been nibbling on it because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything today. Well, I had a little bowl of rice. Take it back. But I like Chinese.
It tastes good.
So anyway, we're going to do a really cool devotion tonight. Hi, Melissa. Melissa and I have been playing together.
Hi, Veronica.
We've been playing together all afternoon.
Kathy's angels.
Melissa said, hi, Joe.
Hello, hello. Hello, ladies. Yep.
Hi, Julie. Hi, sweetheart.
Julie Parker.
Been praying for you, sweetie. Had all kinds of stuff going on in your neck of the woods. I can't mail you anything because of Australia thing. But I can put you on the map. Let's do that real quick. Hi, Nettie. Nettie's here.
Hi, Nettie. Nettie Benson.
So I've been doing this map, and over here, clear over here to the right, we've got Australia down here. So all I have to do, Julie, is find out where you live. somewhere on this little green place you live. Julie, in January, I'm going to be doing the United States. And I've already done a book on Australia, but I've been putting these push pins in so that we can see where everybody lives. And it's been really, really fun that everybody gets to see where everybody lives. You're in Sydney? Okay.
Well, I hear it's a beautiful place.
Excuse me. I'm going to take a push pin and put it right beside Sydney. That will be so easy to do. So we've got you on here, and now I just have to put the other Australia sisters on here. And I'm not going to do it right now, but I will. We're going to do this really into the new year, so we'll have plenty of time to do this. But over here, I've got a whole bunch of Britain. Britain followers are right over in here, and Europe, and then I have a Hawaii over here. We got somebody in Hawaii, and then on another page, on another map, I'll show everybody. Give you all a peek. Here's the United States, and we've got the West Coast. We've got Canada in here, and we've got most of everybody on the East Coast. We got tons of people over here on the East Coast, and it's so funny how we're all spread out. We're all the way up in Nova Scotia, up here, clear down to Florida. So we have oodles of friends across the map. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, sweetie pie. But anyway, what I was interested in doing tonight is just a little bit of ornaments. I'm trying to make some ornaments for my Christmas tree. Our Christmas tree. Hi, Brenda. Hi, everybody coming in. So, just to let you all know that it's going to be kind of a busy week this week. For those of you that are here, I'll tell you that we're going to have a hop on Friday. It's our Friday, second Friday of the month hop, and it's hosted by the Mary LTA, and it's going to be a holiday season for the hop. And I'm probably going to be doing some of my felting. I love doing it, and I need to do it, and I want to do it. I made a Christmas tree earlier today, and I was putting some ornaments on it, and I was using some different colors of my wool to give it ornaments. I think I put my needle in here. So I'm going to put a big yellow. Actually, I've got a little star. I do. I have a little tiny star. I don't know where I got these at. I can't remember. It's metal. It seems to be metal, lightweight metal. And I'm going to use it as a little thing for my star. I'm going to try to do a star. See if I can do it. So, Joe, what have you been doing, honey?
Mike.
Yeah.
Rebecca's
here. I got some good
Mitzi.
news. I got some really good news from Rebecca today.
Betsy's in the house.
I told her that she asked me something, and I went, yes, immediately. And did I say that too quick? Did I say yes? How long are you supposed to wait before you answer somebody with a yes? I jumped on it like a frog on a fly. I jumped. But Rebecca is wanting to stream and do a duo stream on Thursdays. And we're going to start it in January. And we're going to stream together on Thursday nights. So we're going to have a guest. And we're going to do it on a regular basis and see how it works and play it by ear. And I think it'll be fine. I think that we can do that. So, oh, that turned out really cute. Look at the star on my tree. Oh wow, I love it. So
Kimberly,
wherever these came
557.
from, hi Kimmy. These all came together, and I don't know if I ordered them or if somebody sent them to me, but they're real tiny, tiny, tiny little cookie cutters, like or polymer clay cutters. I probably bought them, but I don't remember. But anyway, I was trying to put that star up here on top of the tree, but I'm not going to complain.
Well, there's a star right above him.
Rebecca says, "Woohoo! Sounds like a plan." I think it will be, and I think it'll be fine. Um, I've done YouTube before. I mean, Yard Stream before, and so I think once we figure out, as long as we don't echo and do all those fun things, I think we'll be a fine. You might have to help me rig it up, make sure I don't. I've got earphones already. I've already uh, wound my earphones that go from all the way to the computer to me. I've got a set ready to go. I think it'll be fun too, Melissa. So anyway, I'm I want to do a devotion for you today, but I thought I would wait a few minutes for people to get in here. And I know that Teresa's watching, and I know that Cheryl is eating her dinner right now as we speak because she eats at 6 o'clock, and she doesn't get into my room until 6:30, and we are we know this, and we allow it. We allow it. So she'll be here shortly. And let's see, what else can I tell you? Since Saturday, I don't know. I got new neighbors. We got some new neighbors, but I haven't talked to them yet. Joe, have you?
Nope.
I'm surprised.
I'm busy today.
You
I'm still
have
busy.
been. You have been busy today. So I got a yellow one on there. So now about an orange one. Putting some Christmas bulbs on the tree. But anyway, they've been, I don't know if they're actually moving in today or if they were just doing maintenance stuff. There were some workers there today doing some plumbing, and I'm sure, they might be, putting in, who knows, they might put in a new kitchen or something. Who knows what they're doing. But anyway, we haven't met them yet, so we'll have to, I'll keep you posted. We like all our neighbors, so we're good with neighbors. We won't have any. We don't usually have any problems with any neighbors that I know of. I don't know if they're young or retired. I'm thinking maybe retired, but there was a
I'm not
guy out
sure.
there. There was a guy out there.
That could have been the father.
Well, it could have been.
'Cause
We don't know.
He was probably older than me or thereabouts.
There was an older guy out there, and he looked like he was paying somebody, the lawn guy or something, the plumber. But I can only assume it was the owner. So we'll find out, and I'm sure maybe we'll find out this sometime this week. I hope, or well, maybe not, but we'll find out. We'll find out who they are and see how the see how things go.
Our dogs will go check it out.
Yeah, Nora's been. We got a little sand pile of sand out here in my side yard, and the sand Joe uses it in whatever kind of stuff he wants to use in the backyard. He's got a pile of sand, and it's about 3 foot high. It's a nice little sand pile. It's pretty big, and Nora likes to sit up on top of that sand pile like she's queen of the
She
mountain.
lays on her belly like she's on the throne of Egypt.
She's like, yeah, she is some kind of Sphinx. Yeah, she's the a Sphinx of the yard. But she can sit up, high because we were all flat down here. So it's kind of funny.
Well, she does it.
And
she does it in our backyard too, on the sand pile.
Yeah, there's another sand pile in the back. She does that with. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Somebody told her she was in charge of the backyard, and that was all.
I guess
only place
so.
she could go.
Have you fed them today by any chance?
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to.
They've been awful good. They've been in here and been laying around quiet and just being nice. They haven't done too much barking. And have you noticed in the past 2 days they've hardly barked when you come in the door?
Well, not that much. But
I have.
They don't bark too much going outside either because there ain't no dogs over there.
Well, the older neighbors that left, they had like 3 dogs, and I think, and they were always inside. I never saw them out. So they would like let them out and potty, and they'd go right back in the house. But they stayed in a bedroom on this end of the house over there, and when they barked, Nora and Abby can hear them bark, and off they go. They have a little barking party. Yeah, it's a barking party. That's what it is. So I've got orange and blue and purple, pink. I need a real good red. Need some red. Like this.
Oh yeah. Deep red.
Dark red. Put a little ornament on here. So anyway, I just thought if I could just make one ornament every time I string, then I can get enough ornaments for the tree when we bring the tree in. So that will be fun. And I was going to ask Joe if he's thought anything about what we were going to do about our tree. We were talking about cutting one out of the front flower bed to use for our Christmas tree. And then one of the girls, Janice, asked if I would consider transplanting it, not killing the tree, but to keep it in a pot of soil, and then I could replant the tree. And I thought, well, yeah, we could probably do that. So I was asking Joe about it. And I don't know whether he said yay or nay.
I don't know.
But he's talked about
it. End up putting our little 3-footer up there.
I don't have a 3-foot.
Well, it's about 3 foot. It's just about yay tall. Or little. I thought we had a little one.
No, an artificial.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. No, we don't. We have a 7-foot one.
Oh.
That's all I know.
Maybe I'll go over in the cow field and find one.
Well, why not? Well, anyway. Okay. So anyway, here's one little tree ornament
Well, that
done.
just looks cute.
And I'm just going to put a string on it now. And then we'll put it in the box with the rest of the ornaments. So, I did talk to Janet Nash earlier today, or we chatted in the chat room, and she's back up north to where her mother lives, and that is an hour away north from where Janet lives, and Janet lives south, directly south, real close to London, and and so in her little neighborhood, and so she was going to catch a train and go up to her mother's house and spend 2 or 3 days up there. So so she's back up there already. So she's busy working, and I'm not sure. I think there's a lot of things to be done at the house where her mother lived, and now her mother's in the assisted living nursing home now. So there's a lot for her to do at the house. So anyway, I'm just going to take a little piece of embroidery thread, and I'm going to put a hanger on this tree, and this brown color is uh, fine, and I'm going to just poke it in the top of the tree and pull the end off, put the needle away, and boom, there we got a hanger. So there. So, Joe, what have you been doing today?
Well, I started out this morning.
Yeah,
Got up fairly early.
yeah,
I think I talked to my sister.
you did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
I'm done with that.
how my mom's been doing, which she's,
She moved. She
yeah,
moved into a house next to her daughter. So she downsized.
yeah, she never did find out the particulars on my sisters, but and my normal routine in the morning, exercise and stuff. What? I'm doing both of our exercises.
You exercise?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
and
That's the first I heard.
come on now,
I'm gonna do
sock,
I think I'll do a
stocking.
stocking.
Hey, well, let me tell you this:
Hmm.
don't be nosy, so you won't find your little stocking presents.
Don't be nosy.
Yeah, Beth's got a nose. She likes to root around seeing what she gets for Christmas.
He thinks I'm a peeker. I'm not a peeker. I'm a guesser. I can guess what's in the box when you wrap it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not a peeker.
Yeah, but I'm using bags. It's hard to shake a bag.
It's so easy to pull the tissue out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh huh. Oh, he'll have them hid in the garage somewhere because he knows I won't go out in the
In the
garage.
fireplace. Santa Claus will pick him up when he's on his way in.
So anyway, I'm making a little stocking to hang on the tree.
Do you girls like her change in her color on her fingernails? She did that the other day.
That's old news,
Oh, is that
Joe.
old news?
That was last week.
Oh.
I went from a brown to a burgundy, and you really can't tell on mine. They were both dark. Not the
Oh.
same.
Rebecca says she used a rosemary potting plant for her
Oh, for
tree.
for a little tree? That's
Uh-huh.
cute.
Yeah. I bought 4 red, what kind of red plants were they?
Poinsettias.
Poinsettias, yeah, today. I got 3 of them put in dirt and in the big pots that we got in front of the house.
He's just turning into a green thumb.
And no, my thumb's black.
Black. The dirt's black.
It was cow manure and potting plant.
Ew.
That's what it said. But they've been out in the yard for a year, so there's no smell.
Oh, those potting soil. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's had
potting
those.
soil.
He's had them out back for a while.
So I got those put in, and maybe tomorrow I got my concrete for my septic tank lines and stuff.
He's been working on we have a septic tank. We don't have city water where we live, and so we have our own septic tank. So he's been working with it this week and upgrading it a little bit and getting it up and running real good. Just typical housework. Yeah. Homeowners
Julie
work.
says she loves poinsettias.
Oh.
Julie, do you like red ones or yellow ones? I didn't get any yellow because I didn't know whether that was a big thing.
I've never seen a yellow one.
Yeah, and they were taking yellow ones. Listen to this, and spray painting them blue, and putting blue sparkles on them.
Well, no, I think they do something with the water and they turn blue, and then they sprinkle on.
Oh, okay. Well, that might be.
I don't think you can spray them blue and with ink and they would live.
Well, Walmart's got them. Because I don't think Walmart would do any crafting like you would do to them, you know. It's just, you know, the personals with whatever they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure you can do that. There's Janice Jaws. Glines. I just want to say it. I'm sorry, Janice.
He just has his own interpretation of things.
Hello, hello. Call the septic tank sucker. Yeah. I did call him. And the young man come over and he says,
"Thank you, Mandy. We want to stop and have a little silent prayer for our very good friend Lisa Conway. She lives in Amaretto, Texas. She streams. For those of you that don't know her, but she's a very close sister and a very, very active streamer in our arting community. And her husband was taken to the hospital this afternoon, and he had a heart attack. And they have him in an induced coma to keep him quiet and still, and they will have to do heart surgery on him. And I'm sure that Lisa is at her lowest right now, and so we need to just have a silent moment of prayer for Darren, and keep her in your prayers. And we will be Tanya is real close to Lisa, and Tanya said that she would update us as soon as she hears an update. But if he's going to be in an induced coma, normally that's going to be for a day or two till they can get him strong enough to have surgery, and they will do probably some kind of open heart surgery on him as soon as he is stable in the coma situation. So the coma is for his benefit.
Yeah.
And but he doesn't know what's going on. You know, he's asleep. So, but Lisa needs our prayers. So we'll just take a little moment of prayer right now and pray for Lisa. Dear God, you know Darren's name and those that love him, and you know all their needs. Amen. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Okay, so with that, we're going to go ahead and finish my stocking. And what we can do is uh, when he gets a little bit better and in a regular room or something, we can make him a homemade get well card here online. And those of you who want, I can put your name on the card, and we can send that to Lisa. That would be fun to do and keep us busy. And so anyway, I'm making this stocking, and it's looking really, really cute. And those of you that haven't heard, I said it earlier when the stream started that Rebecca at Create with Becca, uh, we're going to team up on Thursdays and stream together, and it'll be here on my channel, and we're going to see how it goes, and I think it's gonna go real good because we kind of think alike, we art alike, we act alike. Uh, I don't know. I probably act awful goofy sometimes, but anyway, Rebecca is really fun to be with, and she's creative and she likes to play games like I do. So woohoo! We're gonna have a duo starting in January. So we'll start that in January, and um, there's a couple of hops going on too. Just to let you know, I'll be involved in a hop on Friday, and it's the second Friday of the month hop with the Mariotier, and we will be doing holiday, anything holiday, happy holidays. I think I'm going to show off my felting skills again, and probably do some more ornaments. I've got some other ornaments that you all haven't seen me do, and it's like the little guy and the little girl, and that would be fun. I just showed you the tree that I did today. Here's the tree, and it was fun. And I just did a stocking, so I'll probably do something like this. I only have a half hour, so whatever I do, I kind of have to do it. I want to at least maybe have it started and then finish it online would be good, or something like that. So I will be felting on Friday night. If you want to catch me, and it'll be at 7:15 on my channel on Friday. And then I'm also going to be in another hop New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I don't know what time. It's going to be a 24-hour hop that Mary is putting together, and I told her I would take any hours that nobody else wants because I don't mind doing it in the middle of the night. It doesn't bother me. So, and then in January, there's going to be another hop, and I'm not sure of the date. And it's a hop from Tanya and Lisa, so it might be postponed. I don't know any more details, so it'll be. Uh, I'll tell you more later. So, because I don't know if it's still going to go on, we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But we were going to try to do a little hop, another hop. So anyway, that's all of the felting I'm going to do right at this moment. I can. Hi, Shelly. How are you? It's Shelly's book review. Yep, she comes in here. I'm going to take this yarn or this wool and put it over here. And I'm going to look for a little hanger. I've got some twine. I can use anything to hang it with. I've got a little bear over here. He needs to go. I can make a bear Friday. Mm-hmm. Here's some black. I'll just use the black. And make another little hanger for this stocking. But isn't that cute? It's nice and fluffy. So, Joe, will you hit that bottom little button, that one right there, one time? Okay. And you'll stop that bell chiming.
Oh,
I muted him, is what I did. So anyway, I'm going to put this on here, and I have another little ornament for our tree. So that'll be nice. So hi everybody coming in. I know I probably haven't been watching chat.
Tanya, Lisa,
So you guys
Mitzi Z.
you're doing okay with each other. Joe can read chat for me. I'm gonna hang these two ornaments right over here for the moment.
There's Julie Parker.
And then I'm gonna put these over yonder where I can get to them later. So I'll be doing those again a little bit on Thursday and then on Friday. So there's 18 of you in here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and
Good to see you, Rachel.
And I'm going to do my spontaneous devotion. Joe, I left some papers in there. I think I laid them on my dresser, the long dresser. I'll see if they're still there. Good old beverage, good beverage. So, anyway, I'm going to probably do something.
That dog's sitting right there in front of that fan. She ain't moving. I stepped right on top of her. She didn't even move.
Okay. I think this is what I want.
Rachel,
Okay.
I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking.
This goes in my pocketbook.
Hope you're doing fine too.
This is my insurance card. Will you put that in my pocketbook?
Okay.
And I'll do the rest of that later. Okay.
Dixie Doodle.
Welcome, Dixie Doodle. We're going to do a devotion right now. And I was just trying to get everything on my desk where you could see it. And my desk is just keeps coming this way further and further. I cleaned it all off so I could push everything up there, but it just doesn't stay. But anyway, here's what I want to do. I think I'm going to start with a pencil. No, I can do it in a pen. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to do it in ink. And I wanted to show y'all. Wanted to show you some things. Oh no. Rebecca was felting a horse, and the dog, I think the cat or the cat got a hold of it, and it's kind of like tore up. Rebecca, you're going to have to start putting all your felting toys higher, I guess. I'm not sure. So anyway, what I wanted to do is go to my photos, and I do want to paint this fella tonight. So after the devotion, we will paint this guy. Okay? Now, let's see here. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. And also, if anybody needs to ask Santa Claus for something for Christmas, you need to ask him for this. It's 365 days of creativity. It's not 365 days of art. There's another look-alike. There's a book that's yellow, and you want to make sure you say creativity. You want the creativity book. And we're going to do this in January and start maybe doing some on our night with Rebecca. So, and Rebecca is giving one of these books away this month on December the 22nd. She's having a bingo. It'll be during the day in the morning, and she's going to allow three cards, three card bingo cards, and you have to get your bingo card from Rebecca if you want to play and a chance to win this. So we're going to play. She's going to play bingo, and we're going to have a party day for it. So just to let y'all know, that's coming up. Here we go. So I wanted to show this path, and I'm going to try to make it. It's like a pebble path uh, with different sizes of stones, like a cobblestone maybe. Um, so I'm going to make this. Try to make this path. Joe had to go in and get him a snack.
Mammy Wolf.
And so I wanted to draw this path. And it gets bigger and bigger as it comes towards us.
Cobblestone sidewalk.
Is that what it's called? Does that look like a cobblestone? Okay. All right. The next one I wanted to show you was another type of stone path. And this path, they're not round, it's like slate. It's like they're like unusual jig-jaggedy shapes, usually square and rectangled and stepping stones.
There's Sylvia Payne.
Well, hi, Sylvia.
Hello.
Sylvia is not our friend, girls. Thank you. Get her. We've been having a lot of trolls lately. Don't know why. It's the holidays, I guess. Okay, so there we have a stone path. And then the next one is like a road. See if I can get this road in here. And it's a curvy road. It's a curvy road. and then it has like a line down the middle, one of the like a regular road, like a road that you drive on, right?
Blacktop.
A blacktop road. Very good, Joe. Thank you. Oh, okay, I will. Today, Melissa and I've been playing, and the other day, she was in Rebecca's room, and Melissa said, "I'm bored. I want something to do." So the other day, uh, Rebecca says, "Melissa, cut out some people with smiles. Cut out smiley people," and she did. And this is what Melissa did. Isn't that good? Y'all show Melissa some support now. Come on. She cut
I
out
love it, Melissa.
she cut out all these pictures and glued them in her book. So that was really
That
good.
was a good job.
Yes, it was. And so today she says, um, "Give me a word." She says, "I need a word." And so I said rainbow. The word was rainbow. And I said, "You can do a rainbow in any way you want to." And I played with her. So here's my rainbows. I did one in markers, a rainbow in crayon, and a rainbow in paint. And Melissa also did a rainbow. And here's her rainbow. Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
That was a challenge.
Good job,
Yep.
Melissa.
Melissa does good. So anyway, and so tonight I'm drawing paths, path, and so the next one is like a sidewalk path. So they're done with big rectangle uh, sidewalks.
Mm. Them's old school sidewalks.
Are they old school?
Yeah, because when I was a little boy, my mama used to walk me to school when I was in the second grade, and I'd always go, I'd jump over the cracks because it'd break your mama's back. I'd sing a song, and that's how I know. Then those were about 6 foot by 4 foot sidewalks.
Yeah,
Yep. And that was in the big city of Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky. Okay. Thank you, Becky. So now here's another road, and it's another paved road, and I'm going to put it on here. Well, I guess I can add to this other paved road, and he's got these
Kenneth,
speech bubbles. Hi, Kenneth. How do you do? Thank you for the thumbs up, Kenneth. He always comes in and gives me a thumb up. So these are like speech bubbles, and I'm just going to draw them the speech bubbles on. Might use a marker on my paper because I want you to see my speech bubbles.
it was a game. It was like Red Rover, we dare somebody over. It was just a young kid school game. They don't have games like that no more.
Don't you ever remember? Don't step on a crack, you'll break your mama's back.
Yeah,
It was like a song or
yeah,
something.
Rachel does. She used to sing it too.
Okay. So anyway, the next one I have is just a brown path, and it's like a dirt path. A dirt path. So let me get some dirt. Let's see if I can find me some dirt. So I think I can find some dirt. Let's see. So we want another path that's kind of over the river and through the woods. A path. Yeah. We're getting the paint out now.
Kenneth, I've been there just about everywhere in Louisville, or not Louisville, but Kentucky, one time or another.
So a path can be like that.
And a lot of times, paths are the first thing before someone would make it a cobblestone.
You start with dirt first
Uh
and
huh.
sand.
Yeah, it's a well ridden
You pack
walked.
it down.
Uh
Mm-hmm.
huh.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you put
Okay, there's my path.
your blocks and your concrete or whatever, you've got
See
a
what
real
the next
smooth
one is. The
flow.
next one is
Oh, that looks like
a brick.
yeah,
It's a brick. It's a brick.
it's a brick.
It's a brick. And sometimes your bricks are like a kind of a red looking color.
We had a front walkway like that one time.
They can be in different shades, but I'm going to use the reddish color brick, and I need uh,
There's Sharon Lombard. Hello, hello, Sharon.
I can use this.
I didn't know whether I had said hello. I didn't see your name earlier. Good to have you, you and Becky,
Okay, what I did
and
was
of
I
course
have
Rachel.
a round sponge toy thing, and I'm going to put this paint out on here. This is a purpley color, but that's all right. We won't care. You'll get the idea of
Tell
what I'm
Beth,
trying to
tell
do.
Beth what kind of dauber she needs. She needs a bingo dauber.
I've got bingo
Oh,
daubers.
you do?
Yes, sir. I sure
Oh my
do.
gosh, there they are. Look at those.
Yeah, I'm ready to play bingo for with Rebecca. Rebecca's going to have a bingo party on December the 22nd. You want to make sure you subscribe to her so that you can play bingo and win the 365-day book. And
Yeah.
you can have 3 bingo cards, and she will. You need to get a hold of her and get your bingo cards from her. She will be giving out the bingo cards so that nobody has the same cards and all that jazz. So I'm making a brick road here as a path. We're talking about different kinds of paths
There's
that
Joy.
we. Is Joy in here?
Yep. Hi, Joy.
How do you do, Joy? Hi, sweetie. You're up awful late, but I'm glad you're here. I'm doing a devotion, and the first thing I'm doing is I'm making some paths. I'm different kinds of paths in our life. So this is represents the bricks in our paths. And the next one I have, let's see how many I can put on here. I don't know. Now this one is a path, and it turns out to be the path of a butterfly
Oh,
or a bumblebee path.
yeah.
So we're going to pretend we know how to do this. So we're going to make a bumblebee path. And they have loop de loops because they
With
go
two
around
consecutive loop-de-loops. Huh?
something like that. Okay. So there's our butterfly path, a bee path. That's right, Jan. That's right. It's a bee path because I like bees. Okay, so and then sometimes we have paths like that divide, right?
Oh, right.
so so we have a path going this way and then a path going the other way, and then we have to choose, right? You got to choose which path you're going to make. And then
Right.
sometimes we have a footpath.
Barefoot.
It's a footpath. But anyway, I think you all get the ideas of the different kinds of paths. Now, um, we all we all are on a path. We all take a path. I probably take a bumblebee path because I love bumblebees. But maybe you like one of the other type of paths. And there are more paths. Oh my gosh, there was tons of paths. Here's another one with more than 3 or 4 arrows, and that's like when we multitask and we're going in 4 different directions. And then there's a grass path, and then here is another path in the woods, and here's another stone path through a field, and then we have all of these paths, and these are roads. Some of them are circles, some of them are zigzags, some start out big and they start out end up small. Um,
Wavy.
they're wavy and curvy, different kinds of paths. That's the take I want you to have. And on our paths, we have to decide where we're going to go. And have you ever started on a path and and you just don't know which way to go next? We do this every day of our lives, and sometimes it's easy to decide. There's no problem deciding, especially if it's a routine thing. When we go to the store, we know we got to go down and get milk and bread. That path is the path that you always take when you get in the store. You always go after milk and bread. If you've got mouths to feed, you're going to be always out of milk and bread. If it's just a routine thing. You know the path you're going to take. But sometimes we get in there and you go, now what did I come in here for? I have no idea. I've forgotten. Now, Joe, what did I come in here for? So we forget, we lose our direction. It happens.
Would you?
Well, one of the things I wanted to talk about is mistakes. And sometimes we make mistakes, and I know that I do. I make mistakes. I don't mean to, or I don't mean to be bad, or I don't mean to choose the wrong thing to do. But sometimes, or I don't allow myself enough time for something, and I make a mistake and I run out of time. So who do I hurt? Do I hurt me or do I hurt somebody else? I don't know. It just depends. But sometimes we make mistakes, and these paths gives us a chance to adapt, so that we can move on from our mistakes. And sometimes we say something, we open our mouth, and the wrong thing comes out. And surely all of y'all can relate to that. Or I didn't mean it to sound that way. It happens. It just happens. And we're all human, and we all make mistakes. Every single one of us makes mistakes because nobody is perfect. But when we do make a mistake, we choose what to do with that. We choose that path. Do we continue it down the wrong road, or do we try to get back on the main path? Do we try to get back on the path and correct ourselves? What do you do when you find out that you've done something you're not on the right path. What do you do to get back on the right path? Well, you just have to keep walking and keep trying until you get there. Uh, you know, we have to believe that we're going to make it. We have to believe we're going to keep that new path, and we're going to keep that corrective path. And so when all these paths come in here, these distractions, uh, sometimes our distractions are things that we can't see very well. It's like we're looking through rose colored glasses and we just can't see the truth. Have you ever heard of that term before?
Mm.
It's like something's over your eyes. It's called rose colored glasses. And that means you're looking through something that is beautiful, pretty. The rose is pretty and everything, but you're not really seeing the truth. That's a distraction for us. Sometimes our distractions spiral. Um, they spiral down too fast, before we can get our footing back together. Sometimes we feel like our paths are all uphill. They're uphill, and it's hard, when your path is all up here. Sometimes it's uneven. Sometimes our paths are so uneven, we stumble and we fall, and then we make more mistakes, or we have a slower time in getting up. Sometimes our paths are slippery. Sometimes our path, we're going down our path and it's lonely. We're lonely, we're depressed. Those are paths that we go down and we don't know how to get out of that. So we have to try to find that path that we need to be on, that good path where we can find our way, and we're going to find our way to something peaceful, beautiful, comfortable. It's going to be smooth. It's going to be easy. It's going to be gliding. You're going to be like smooth sailing. Have you ever heard of smooth sailing? And it's going to be fun, and it's going to be happy, and it's going to be satisfying. These are the things that we want our path to be. And anytime we have all of these hard things, they're hard paths. They're bumpy. They might be bumpy. They might be sharp. You might stub your toe. There might be too many corners. It might be frightening. Your path might be going down in the middle of a forest, and these trees on each side of you might scare you. It might not be something that you're just not comfortable with. You're just very uncomfortable. There might be too many choices to take. So your path becomes difficult. It's confusing. It's disappointing. And it's sad. So, the thing I want you to take away today is that we have a choice. We have the choice to take our path, and we do make mistakes. And we have to forgive each other for our little mistakes. We can't hold each other accountable for them forever. We have to forgive. And sometimes it's hard to forgive when someone has hurt your feelings. And so what I want you to take away from this is to have forgiveness. We have to have that forgiveness, okay? And and we have to adapt to the right path. And you have to find that path. And it's a lot of it's how you were brought up. Were you brought up in a home? Were you brought up in a safe home? Were you brought up with Sunday school? And if you didn't have Sunday school as a child, do you have it now? Do you have church now? Do you have your faith? That, it to me, is a right path. That to me is a good path. We have our art, and I think my art is probably the most important thing. One of the most important things in my life is my art. My husband, my family, and my Lord are there too. Don't get me wrong, but I do vent through my art, and I think my art is. I think all of our art is important to all of us, and I think we have to keep in mind, with so many people that we have, so many people in our community, do you think that we can all get along? Well, it's hard sometimes to get along, isn't it? And and we have to try. We have to try and get along. It's important, and it's important that we realize, you know, that we're not here to hurt each other. We're not here to hurt each other. We're here to help each other and to love each other and support each other. And sometimes we hurt each other, and we have to forgive, and we have to understand that we don't mean to be that way. It's just that our paths have been miscongobulated. Our paths have been tangled up, and we have to get back on that right path, so that we can have that nice little flower garden that we want to have. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I was going to try to make a tree, but I think I'm just going to let it be a flower garden. We can make a flower garden, but um, so that's really all I wanted you all to take. I want you all to understand that there's lots of paths that we have, and that we have to be mature about it, and we have to understand that um, that sometimes our paths, we have good days and bad days, right? So let's just remember that we have good days and bad days, and we want all of our days to be happy and nice and sweet and good. But when I make a mistake, or if I've said something to hurt somebody, do you think I meant to do that on purpose? No, of course not. And same thing with you guys. So keep that in mind whenever you are um, whenever you hear something in the chatter, and keep that in mind, that when we're all in this together. We're here together, and we don't want anybody to have any hurt feelings, of course not. So uh, if you think that you've had your feelings hurt, you know you can always tell me. You can talk to somebody around here, uh, and share that, so that we can say, no, that's really not what happened. That they didn't mean to do it that way or say it that way, and it's very hard streaming, and talking to so many people. It's hard. Um, it's hard to remember everybody's names. It's hard to remember what you might have said unless you remind me. It's hard. It's just hard. But I do try. I do try. And I know that there are a lot of other people who stream, and they have problems sometimes, and they have problems with their heart. So we just have to make room for those little hearts, and send good little hearts back to those people who are hurting. Um, Send them some love, send them some happy mail, encourage them. And that's my whole idea of all this. So I'm trying to make a flower garden around our path so that we know when we get to where we're going, we can uh, we can have uh, it's going to be a there's going to be something good at the end of your path. It's going to be a nice pretty flower garden, and that's what I want you to take away. So I never know what I'm going to do when I come out here. I never know how it's going to work out. So that's it. So I'm just going to finish my flower garden a little bit here. So was that okay? Was that okay? Yeah, it was good for just an in general reminder that we're here. We are here together, and I just can't imagine anybody misinterpreting anybody in our group. There's no need to misinterpret anybody. There's no need to uh, be hurt by anything anybody says. And there are people who hold grudges, and I will say that I've had people dislike me. And I've been doing this for 2.5 years, and I've had people dislike me, and I don't expect everybody to like me, because it's okay. It's okay if you want to watch somebody else, or if you don't want to watch me. It's okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings. That but it does hurt my feelings when you hold a grudge and keep that grudge, and you make a judgment on me, and you don't know, you make the wrong judgment on me. And I've had that happen to me, and they have used their judgment, and they thought they knew what I meant, and obviously they didn't, or they would be with me, and it happens. It just happens. But I go on, I move on, and that's fine. Not everybody's going to be jolly like I am, or corny like I am. I'm very corny, and I like to play games, and I don't want any drama in my room and stuff like that. So, that's just the way it is. But I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, and I think you all understand that. So anyway, here's my flower garden. So there you go. You just come right on down in here. All these paths are going down into this one path, so you can get back on schedule. So how about them apples? So there's your flower garden. Vanessa's been doing YouTube for 10 years. Yep. I, thank you, Dixie. Thank you, honey. But it does. It brings you up, and they, I didn't even, I could have read you all of this stuff. I could have, but I didn't want to bore you with what somebody else wrote. I wanted you to hear what I had to say about the subject, and so that made it my devotion. So there you go. Okay. So I'm going to dry this because we are going to paint that cat. So let me dry this up. Yes. We gotta have kindness. And I and there are people who are moody, okay? And we can't help that. We can't help their moods. We can only try and help them get in a good mood. And that's what we do with our art and through our laughter. I hope. I hope. So we need some a clean piece of paper and some either markers or colored pencils. And we're gonna paint a kitty cat. I'll get this mostly dried and then I'll put down a piece of wax paper so we can move on. Almost, almost done. I can give you all an update on my tooth. Uh, I was having a real bad toothache all weekend and had my tooth pulled Wednesday, and it should have been feeling a little bit better, and it wasn't. And I was having some pain, and I thought they meant for me to take my medicine. Uh, they were giving it was like Motrin and ibuprofen, and then Tylenol. And ibuprofen is a Motrin type of drug, and it and they different people make it. But anyway, I was taking every 4 hours. I was taking a Motrin, and then the next 4 hours I was taking a Tylenol. I was alternating them, and I thought that's what they wanted me to do. So I was having all this pain. So I called Monday morning and I said, I don't know what to do, but I can't take this. And and I did have the when they pull a tooth, they can give you some kind of a bone graft where they put some calcium in your sockets to make give it a faster healing, and you won't have a chance of having dry socket. And the dry socket has a lot of pain with it. Well, I think I was having the dry socket anyway, and I had that other stuff done. But anyway, he changed my antibiotic, and then he told me to take two ibuprofen and one Tylenol every 6 hours. And I said, "Oh, together." I said, "I haven't been doing it." So anyway, that's what I've been doing for the past 2 3 days, and it's helped. It's helped a lot. So I'm on the mend with my tooth being pulled, and I will have to stop here in a few minutes and go take my medicine because it's almost time. But anyway, I wanted to do the kitty cat in my pictures. Here we go. So I want to paint this guy. So I'm going to need blue, white, green, and red, and all of the shades for the kitty cat. I'm going to start with gesso and get me a good base coat. was using this brush the other day and I like it. I'm going to use it again. It's a water brush and it's made out of probably something real soft hair, some kind of it's probably an animal hair. Usually they are, but it's real soft. It might be artificial, I don't know, but it's a real smoothy, softy brush. And anyway, I like using it, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to put my white gesso down for my base for starters. And this helps if I want to paint something on the back side of my paper. I can. I can gesso the other side and I can paint on both sides. And that's what I've been kind of doing, using front and backs in my book. hmm So, well, hi, Deb. Yes, we have Lisa on our prayers tonight. We had a silent moment of prayer, Deb. So thank you for bringing that back up. So let's see here. Putting some gesso down. And I think I got it down there pretty good. Okay, I'm in the painting zone, so uh, I'm I'm concentrating on the painting right now. Okay. Now there's seems to be a blue background, and I'm gonna go ahead and paint my blue. I think um, it's either that or paint the cat first. What would you all suggest? Um, should I paint the cat first or do all the blue background? Oh, that's quite all right, Debbie. We don't mind the extra prayers. Absolutely. Glad to see you in here. Oh, you've been lurking. How have you been now that you're here? We want to know how you are. How are you? What's going on? What's new with you? Do the cat first. Okay. Okay. I trust Sharon. oh, uh, oh, Sharon, Janice. Okay, you two go ahead to work it out. First the cat, but I don't know. Sharon says the cat. Janice says if it's acrylic paint, and it is, that I should do all the background and then put the cat on top. I could do it either way. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I don't know. It won't matter a bit. I can fix it. I can make everything work. So the cat is a brown, and what was that other brown that I had out earlier? Oh, it's right here. It's several shades of brown and yellow. It's what they call a yellow cat, but it's tans. The tan colors. So there's that shade. Might mix this in with it. Painter's choice. Okay, all right. Let's see. So, and if I do use any white, I'm going to use the gesso. Um, I'm going to try to paint the kitty cat, and as soon as this dries, well, I can still try it. We'll try to paint the kitty cat. So here's an ear. Here's an ear. There's an ear. And he's kind of fluffy. He's got a little head. He's all fluffed up. And then he's going to have a big turtleneck because he's got a scarf around his neck. But then his neck goes down and he's sitting right here. And then he's got a kitty cat tail like here. So anyway, I'm just goofing off and have no idea. I'm just painting the kitty cat. Yeah, it'll be a Beth tabby, that's for sure. It's a tabby cat, yellow cat, what I call a yellow cat. But yeah, and so here is his paw, and this is his other leg, and he's got on little boots. See his boots? And he's licking the snowflakes. So here's his other little leg, rest of his leg, and we're going to put boots on him. So let me get the other one here. And then this goes up. It's going to go up this way, but the scarf is going to come down too. So that's all right. So this leg here, and then he has this chest, which is a white, kind of a white heart on his chest. And he's got stripes on his legs, which is his little tiger stripes. And he's got some stripes along through here. That's good enough for that. And I might switch over to some more other colors. And I'm putting an orangey yellow in here. I'm mixing it up. Mm-hmm. And after I get done with this brush, I'm going to get a little brush and I'll do some that looks pretty good. It's an orangey yellowy color. Just saying. Looks pretty good on that brown. Makes him look like a tabby. I like it. I just guessed. I just guessed. I didn't know that it was going to be this good. And then I'll get the white. And I'll do some fluffy. With another little brush, I'll do some flicking of the fur. So he's got this going on here. And he's got a little bit of a pink in his ears. Uh-huh. He does. I'm using our path brick. The brick that we use to make the path is the pink I'm using. Okay, so there I'm gonna make him some eyes, and then he's gonna have a little happy smile, and he's gonna have some more white, and then he's gonna have a scarf, and then I'll do some more with that. Okay, I'm gonna get my little brush back out, and I'm gonna use this burgundy that I have in here. If there's any left, and I'm gonna make his boots that color. And so he's got boots. And we have uh, little knitted bootsies. And then he's got kind of a toe. And I guess I can mark it with some highlights. And then let's see. Do we want to do his scarf? Sketch the scarf in. And he's wrapped around him twice. And then it goes out here. And then it comes down here. Like that. It's going to be a scarf. I'm going to just paint it in, and then I'll go back over it with color like I usually do. Like that. Okay. So I like that. And then that's all of the red, but I can go back. Probably going to go back over with a real red, another red. Okay. So I'm going to wash my brush out, put the lid back on this guy, and I'm going to try to finish painting my kitty cat. And I think I'm going to go for a black, maybe. Get a little bit of black going down here. Try that. And um, let's see. I think I better do white first. Try to do the rest of his face. And then I'll put his whiskers and his eyes and his mouth in after I do the white. Let's see here. Well, we got a little white on his tail, a little bit white on his foot, a little bit white in the ears. And on his nose. And then his underneath his chin. Get this on here real good, and then I can dry it, and then I can finish marking his face. So, and then I'm going to go over it again with a little bit more with the brown, and then I can also do his chest. And I'm making it very textury, pouncing the paint on and making it like little brush marks, and I'm just dabbing the paint on and just going down to a point here. And so, and then on his paw down here, he's got a white paw. He's got a white tip of the tail. And when I do he's got snow down here. You know, there's snow down here too. So I could easily add some snow down here. And when I do, I'll mix in a little bit of that blue. Even though the snow is white, it has a reflection of the sky, of the dark sky blue. So there'll be a little hint of blue in the snow, and I can I can make that look realistic. I did that real good the other night when I did that pink tree, and it was it looked like a little pond, that the tree was on the edge of a pond, and the rabbits were sitting on the pond, and the pond had a glow about it. And I think I captured it. I really do. So anyway, I'm just putting some more white on here to make it look like he's standing in the snow. And I will probably have to highlight his tail in the browns and the oranges. so that you could see the white tail on the snow. I think I could do it. We'll see. So anyway, I'm just sort of stippling on the gesso for the snow. And I'm not making any kind of a pattern. It's all mixed up pattern. And I'll make it go up this high. And then there's some trees in the back. In the back of him, there's some trees going back there. So I'll get some trees going, and then there's snow on top of the trees. I could use a little bit of my expand paste on this tonight. We'll see where it goes, see where it leads us. Uh-oh. I've been using my phone too much today, and I got a low battery. Let me go get my cord. Okay. So I got the snow down there around his feet. I don't know if you can see the textury part, but I can. I can see it. I got my cord right here, so I didn't have to go very far. Didn't have to go very far. I'll just plug her in. Plug it in here. Maybe. There. There we go. There we go. We won't die. We'll get her plugged in here. Saved by the plug. I like what I've done so far. So it looks pretty good from my end. It does. Get in here. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is clean my glasses so I can see better. That helps. We'll go ahead and I've got some pretty cool green, blue green. It's a jade green, like a forest jade, and it's got like a blue spruce tint to it to me. Oh, Julie, Julie, we're glad that that we are your friends. Okay. And you all talk amongst yourself. That's good. I'm going to paint. Okay. No offense, but I'm a painting. So I'm taking my little brush back that I like, and I've got a tiny brush, and I think the this brush will make good pine trees. See if I can get it cleaned out a little bit. So anyway, I'm going to take some of this green and pour it out in my palette. And my palette's over here. Oh, shoot. I just put my fingers in it. Every time I go get my nails done, I have to scrub underneath my nails. And I tell the manicurist, I said, I paint. So there's paint under my nails. Just want you to know that. It's just paint. Oopsie. Oh, well, I'll turn it around. So, anyway, I want to get into this green right here. And for my little pine trees back here, I'm going to put one here. And if you do this brush, stipple it like this, you can do a really cute pine tree. And I can't remember if I've done it before or not, but evidently I have because I know what to do. So anyway, I'm going to make this tree about up to here. And see if that tree will fit in here. And this tree, I want to see the point. I want to see the top of it. And it's sitting over here beside the cat. Like that. And there's some limbs that are coming down into the snow. Does that make sense? Because it's on the ground. And then there's snow on the tree. And you can go back in with another shade of green. Um, if you want to do a two-tone, which I'm been known to do, but I'm going to leave that right there right now. Okay, so there's several trees back there, but I'm just going to make one or two, and I'm going to make another big tree over here. This is going to be the top of the tree. And you come down like this. Like that. So, yeah. Something like that. And I'm just doing light and dark values because it's mixing in with the it's softening out. Okay. So, how's that look? Does that look okay? Darren went into surgery. Oh, thank you, Julie. The doctor said that the next few hours are very critical. And if we can get past that, he will be more confident. So we will definitely continue to pray. They did emergency surgery on him. So the 1 hour, the 4 hours, and the 8 hours are very, very critical. Thank you, Julie, for finding out. Thank you. Definitely, we will definitely continue to pray for surgery. Pray for Darren, and pray that they don't have to go back in with the surgery as well. Okay, so I'm happy with the trees. There is a sprig of holly down here, but I'm just going to wait on that. And I think I'm going to use this, and I'm going to go into the green again. I want to get another green. I need a real green for the scarf. Don't know if that's good enough, but we'll see. We'll give it a try. So on the scarf, he's got some stripes. And I think that's going to be fine. That's just the way it's going to look. And I'm going to use some more red Christmas red on here. Okay. So I'm going to leave it like that. And I don't know if I can do the um, I don't know if I can do the little holly tree down here. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. That's all I can do. There's one leaf. Can you see it? Help me. Help me. Help me. We need the paint fairies to come and help me. I got two holly leaves. Oh, it's going to drip. Okay. I got 3 holly leaves. Can you see them? Okay. So we'll go ahead and put another one in down here. For some reason, there must be a little holly tree going on. So I'm going to continue. And then I'll have put some red berries. So I think I'm okay with that. I'm going to go back up here and check his scarf. I need a little bit more on the scarf. Like that. Like that. I'm making it the green stripes a little thick, like heaved up the paint, so that when it dries, you won't see any of the underneath color, and it looks like a 3D texture. So I like that part. So I'm happy with that. Okay, and maybe I am going to put some red berries down here. So we'll get that. So, okay, I'm going to I like everything that I've done. I'm going to highlight a little bit. I need a little bit more brown in there for his paw or his hip, right in here. And I can see. Put a little bit of spots on him or something. Give him some spots. Just because. Just because. Uh, that looks good. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Okay, I'm going to quit that. And I'm thinking of putting some more white on the trees um, for the snow thing. And I need to paint the blue background. I'm just going to go ahead and put some blue, some white. And it's really going to be right where the white marks are. Uh, Already. So I'm putting some white marks there where the white marks are on the tree already. So that sounds all right to me. So this is just wintry stuff going on here. I think that tree looks okay. I still haven't done the black yet, but I will. I will do the black and make his face. What we gonna name this little feller? Janice, if they find the treasure, then there would be no more Oak Island. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and do this tree next. They making more money off of the TV show than they are off of the treasure, because when they find the treasure, they'll have to give it up to the whoever claims treasure. You don't get to keep. I tell Joe, you don't get to keep the treasure. The treasure has to be donated to a, a museum. Of course, they will have their own museum. I guess they could put it in their own museum. So anyway, I'm dabbing on some snow over here. So like that. How's that look? Is it looking okay? Right there. Okay. It looks great. Thank you, Janice. Looks good. Looking good. Thank you, Dixie. Okay. Julie got some beautiful flowers. Oh. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit this with the dryer just a little bit, and I'm going to do the blue. I want that face to dry real good before I do the markings on his face. I still want to use the red, the Christmas red. Took y'all for a ride there. Sorry. Won't be long, and we'll be doing the blue. But I think we'll go ahead and do the Christmas red for the berries. And I'm going to be needing the blue, which is probably, this blue would be all right for the sky, for the night sky. And this red. And what I'm going to do with the red is we'll go over the burgundy a little bit and over his shoes. And I'm going to add berries to the holly. And they're just everywhere down here. And they're just a few berries. They look good. And on his scarf, I'm just going to highlight the burgundy a little bit with the red. And just to show a little Christmas red in there. Like that. Just a little Christmas red. So I like it. Now I'm going to go ahead and make him a fringe. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely a fringe. As I splatter the paint. Okay. I splattered the paint a little bit, but that's okay. I think that's all I'm going to need for the red. Oh, his boots. Let me get his bootsies. I want them to be more Christmassy. And see the burgundy underneath. Um, I don't know. It just gives it a two-tone effect, and I don't have to outline the boots because it's outlined with the burgundy, and the burgundy is in the red family, so that's why I justified that. So it just goes good together. Okay, so that's all of the red I'm going to use. He does have his tongue sticking out, but we'll see. We'll see. Thank you, Melissa. Bye, Angie. Be safe. Okay, she's got to go pick up her nephew. And I will go ahead and I'm going to get the heat gun back out again because I'm getting I'm getting stuff on my wrist. Mm-hmm. When I paint. So let me dry this just a little bit more. And we're going to go into the black. Almost. Okay, it's pretty good right there. Now we'll take this. I'm going to mix this black up with a little bit of this brown. And black and brown, I don't know, does it make it a soft? Yeah, it turns it into a softer black. And I want to use that softer black um, down here around his tail. Like that. And his paw. So it's a little bit of a gray brown. I don't know. And I'm going to make him some toenails. Place toes for his paw back here. And I just wanted it to be subtle, not so pitch black. And then I can go back over this with the white and feather on top of that brown. If I do that with the white, I might need to wait till it dries, but if I feather it out, and maybe make it look more realistic. Same thing around his chest. I want to feather it out a little bit and make it look like the fur is, feathering out on top of, and then again, and even on top of his scarf, feather that little bit of fur out because he's sitting outside and he's got his fur all fluffed up. So, you know, he can stay warm. That's what they do, I think. So I feathered his paw, and I feathered his tail to make it look realistic. Can you tell? I think I can. So I'm going to do the same thing on top of his scarf as I did the bottom. And this white fur off his face is feathering down over top of his scarf. Mm-hmm. That's what he's doing. These are the little details that we get to do that is extra over top of what we paint. And I can do the same thing in his ears. He's got all these little furry things going on in his ears. And I might need to do that a little bit later, but I could feather out the white parts on his face. And then now I'm going to go back into the black. So I'll clean my brush off. Thank you, Melissa. Okay. Now I'm going to go straight into the black, and I'm going to do 2 eyes. He's looking up, catching a snowflake. He's catching a snowflake. Oh my goodness. It's so cold on my tongue, he says. And then she's got a little pink nose. And I've got some more. I don't know what I did with all that red I had earlier. It's gone. I'm going to go ahead and make his mouth. Excuse me. Okay. I need some. No, I have something. Thank you. So I've got to get something pink for his nose. Let me try another red over here. Won't need that much, but I got it. Get some of this white and try that. So his nose is going to be a little pink. Mm-hmm. And he's got a little nose. And he's got a little bit of pink in his ears. Going on there. And then he's got his tongue. Oh, heavens. Wish me luck. And I'm going to add a little red to the top of his tongue because his tongue's a little redder than his nose. To leave the tongue or not to leave the tongue? You tell me. Should I leave it? Or cover it up? Leave it. I swear, that's what he has. Look, look, there it is. You see how his chest is feathered out over his brown fur? Oh, no, it's not professional, but it's okay. It's good enough for me. I am going to give him some black whiskers. And they're just going to be regular cat whiskers. And I think I'm going to leave that as is. And I'm going to go to the background now. I'm going for the background. And then we just have to worry about the background and the snowflakes. Mm-hmm. Let's see what we can do. I'm probably going to need, I'm thinking I'm going to need, I'm going to need a little bit of water and in my tray. So I'm going to see if I can do that. And the reason why I want a little bit of water is so that I can take some of this blue and water it down. And literally watercolor it on the background. Does that make sense? So it's not going to be full strength. But I can always put more than one layer on it. Does that make sense? If I tried that? So I can have some lighter and darker values in different areas. So I'm going to work around the kitty cat and the trees down in this little area with my little brush so I can go around the tree. And if I take my time, it really does a good job. Has anybody ever watercolored like this before? If only they were all this happy when they were in the snow. Yeah. If only they were this happy. So I like what I'm doing. I like the watered down version. I've thought about painting, watercolor painting with acrylic. Has anybody ever done it this way before? Surely I haven't made it up. Surely not. Joe, you asleep? He been out all day today, running around. Nobody said anything, so I guess I'm the only one that's ever done it this way, right? That picture looks great. Well, thank you, Esther. Yes, watercolor. Oh, it's kind of easier, Janice. It's different. I don't know how good it's going to look, but I'm liking it really well. I'm getting in behind the tree limbs without making a mess and blending these overlayered lines because it doesn't take long to dry. So, um, Janice is used to watercolors. Uh huh. Well, I'm not watering the paper because this is not watercolor paper. I do kind of understand that. I need to do more watercoloring. I really do. I don't. Um, I probably would enjoy it. I do have a set of gouache that Sharon gave me, and I love my gouache because it's kind of heavier than just watercolors. It's a little heavier, and I like acrylic paint. And I guess that's why I always do acrylic paint. But this is the first time I've watered the acrylic paint down enough and used it like watercolor. It's the first time. So we're just experimenting. Yes, we are. And I'm just using this little tiny brush. It's just a little tiny round brush, is what it is. It's not a big brush. I couldn't tell you what number it is. Nah, don't know. But look at that. Look at the kitty cat. Did we decide we were going to name him? Are we going to name him? And I think I'll maybe start. Well, that's not bad. I don't mind doing it this way, so I'm going to continue on. Keep on keeping on. No problem, Esther. You don't have to. You can miss. That's why we got the replay. No problem with me. You got. This is a busy time of the year. Everybody's busy. Everybody's busy. So I think I got that page. I got to get down in here a little bit. There's a little bit of blue down in here. like that. Okay. So now I just have to get this other side over here. And we'll be almost done. Woohoo! How long is it taking us to do it? An hour and a half? Well, it's hard. Sometimes it takes longer to do a good masterpiece, right? It feels real chalky when it's dry too. Okay, I'm going to try to do some swirlers now. It's windy and it's blowing some snow. It's refreshing to be out in the evening air. Deep breath. Having a deep, nice little walk after dinner. Then he's going to catch a few snowflakes, and then he's going to go back in and sit down and cuddle up against next to the fire, the Yule log. So, okay. How'd that look? It's nighttime, so it's the sky, dark blue skies. So this little hard line right here, see, it could be like a cloud up in there. We can make some clouds, make it look like there's different layers of of uh, of the sky. I think it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. Okay, so now all I have left is there's a little spot right there. Okay, found a little spot right there. Okay. Now I'm going to take some of this blue, and I'm going to water it down some more because I just want a little bit of color. I don't want a lot. So let's see how far we can water it down. And I'm just going to take a little bit, and I'm going to highlight the snowbanks a little bit, maybe from some the sky might have a little bit of shadow on the snow. That makes sense. Can we have a little shadow, a little bit of a glistening reflection of the night? That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. That's it. Just a little reflection there. Okay. So next thing I'm going to do is the stars. I mean the snowflakes. Is there anything else that you all can think of that I need to do? Snowflakes. Okay. I think once I get the snowflakes on some of that blue, it won't look so out of place. Some of them are kind of, you know, but I think the snowflakes will help. Now, the snowflakes are just stars. You know what? I just got a big idea. Ooh, I love it when I get a big idea. I have these markers, and they make the best little star you ever did see. And I'm going to demo it first. So let me find something to demo it on. Let me see. What do I got over here? Well, that ain't going to help you none unless I paint it blue. I'll paint it blue, and I'm going to demo. I'm going to demo to you. As soon as I get some blue down here, this is just regular typing paper, and it's different than the gesso paper. It'll work for a demo. It'll work for a demo. So here's what we're going to do. These caps. It's the cap cover. And I guess I need to get me some gesso out of this tub. And put me some gesso here. Because I'm going to be making some snowflakes with the gesso. And I would use the littlest brush to dip it out with. That's all right. That's okay. We won't mind. All right. So I don't need that. So anyway, the cap makes a star. And if I can dip it right, get a good dipping area, Is that going to be good, like good stars? Would that be a good enough snowflake? This one here is probably going to be the one I'm going to strive for with the hole in the middle. Or I can do the sticks and do the stars that way. This is different. I'm going to try it. I'll do a few of these. Thank you. Just need a few. Okay. And then I need some little ones, and I'm just going to do dots. Okay. All right, we'll put him back in the markers. And I want some different size dots. I can use my eraser. Yep, we'll use this. And then I'm going to use something really small. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Now I'll get something a little smaller. Ooh, I've got this little part of a skewer. Yep, yep. It's snowing. It's snowing. Okay. Alrighty. And I guess I'm going to have to put one little tiny snowflake on his tongue. I'm going to do it. I did. I love it. I love it. Okay, I think I'm done with the snow. And I think I'm done with the picture. Can you think of anything else I forgot to do? Sign and date. I haven't been signing my any of my pictures for a long time because they're my art books. I don't think they're going to sell for, I don't think anything's going to come of it, but I'll date it. I'll date it. Let's see if I can get this lid on here. There's that. We used the red. I might do just a tiny bit more on his shoes, only to make them look um, like they're made of yarn, to give him a texture feel. So I just want him to have little pretty boots on. Okay. There he is. So I can put my paint up. Yeah, the date's good. The dates are good. I like the date. December the 7th. Ta-da! Okay. Um, I have another idea while we're sitting here. I think he looks cute, and I don't think there's anything else that I would rather do on him. I think I'm just going to leave it as B. But I was thinking of looking through some Christmas cards and maybe finding something to put on top. a, a little something, something. We can say, uh, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever you all would like for me to say. I will say it. You just sort of need to help me find one, and I will see what we can find here. I'm going to put some of my glue up, put my lid on this. I've got some old Christmas cards here. And let's see if I can find something that would go right there. And I'll know it when I see it. I will. See, we got that. But I don't have a tree coming down. I could make it like that. I can make it. That's not what I had in mind. We kind of did that the other night on that last one we did. Like season's greetings. Peace on earth. That takes up too much room. Just a little word or a little something off of the front of a card. Of course, I could write the word joy. I can do that. There's a Merry Christmas. Yes, Janice, I could. I could make this into a holiday card. Aunt Beck does that to all of hers. She if you ever watch Aunt Beck, she does that to all of her photos or her paintings. She's a really good sketch girl. She's very artistic. I was just going to do something like that. Uh-huh. And I could, if I want to, do something else. Maybe. If I can find it. Oh, yeah. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this up here. And then we're going to put this on top. Oh, yeah. Now I just have to decide if I want the ends to be straight or I can do it. Let's see, how do you do it? This way would be cute. Nope, that's not the way I wanted to do it. It's this way and this way. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So the Merry Christmas will be right there, and we'll have these on each side. So I have to do it on this side, and I want to go out. I think. So we're going to put this down and this down and put Merry Christmas. Is that what you tried to make, Janice? Hi, Teresa, honey. I like that. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Alrighty. We'll put this back in the Christmas box so we can do it again. Honey, I know you're tired. I know you're plumb tuckered out, Teresa. I'm so sorry. Ooh, there's a cluster and another Christmas card. Look at all these Christmas cards in here. Got a place for them. I do, I do. Okay. I had a rubber band. Just what did I do with that rubber band? Found it. Yes, Teresa's brain is all tuckered out. And I have another box over here for these. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this down. And I'll just use my tacky glue. Kitty. Is that a kitty or a fox? It's a kitty. Okay. So this goes here. Oh, I think it's going to be so cute. And this is going on top. Melissa's got another sketchbook. Yay! Okay. So, there it is. I love it. So I'm going to take and put my little easel right here and my two other ornaments right here. And we'll just take a little photograph and see how that comes out. Let's see. Like that. Yeah, that looks good. And I think Melissa sent me a picture. Oh, wow. Look at that. She's got a sketch diary. Very nice. Art Street. Very good. Okay. You can be drawing all kinds of things in there. Rainbows and deer, reindeer, and Christmas trees. Okay. So let me go back into my group and I'm going to post. I didn't post this picture beforehand. Oh, well, I think everybody will understand. Barbara sent me a Barbara Batzer sent me a picture of red birds, and I think they might have been Christmas cards that either she made or a Christmas card given to her. I'm not sure. Let me go back to my Facebook and post. So, I think that's all I'm going to do tonight. It's 9 o'clock. So, I posted everything that I thought I should post. And I will be back here Thursday night and we're going to paint again and we're going to felt some more because I need more ornaments for our tree. So, um, we'll felt another ornament and then I am going to be on a hop on Friday night with the Mariotier. I will be streaming at 7:15 instead of 6 o'clock and hope that you all will come and watch me Friday night for a minute. And I will probably be doing some more felting. And I'm hoping to do the little girl and the little boy Christmas, the Christmas girl and boy. And and then Saturday night, we're going to play a reindeer game or either a snowman or a reindeer or a penguin of your all's choice. You all can choose which one you want to which one you want and I will play that game and I will do another painting. I'll do one Thursday and Saturday. I am into the painting right now. I love doing it and I have several more pictures to paint and uh, just something. I like this one the best. I like him, and he would be fun to do for a painting. And there's a penguin. It's on a rock, but that's okay. I don't mind. I can paint it. And then I found these birds, winter birds. But I'm interested in the llama and the Santa. So we'll probably do those two next. So that's it. So, guys, I will see you all soon. If you need me for anything, don't hesitate to message me. I'll be glad to help if I can. Um, uh, I like to help. And if y'all have any loving suggestions that you'd like to have done, just give me a message and let me know, and I try to do what everybody likes. But I love what I'm doing. I can't get over it. So I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. Got to get him in here. Okay, good night.